Yo guys, what's up? Hope you had a good weekend. Hope you're having a good weekend. For those of you still in the States. Yeah. We're gonna go right into our 6th round of League. It's probably gonna be I think it'll be tough. I think we'll still be able to do it though. We have pretty much Garancho is gonna be the guy that we're gonna have to beat. I faced off with him before, I think. I ended up beating him. Well, yeah. If I've matched with him this round, or this league round, this season, then I've beaten him. But yeah, he didn't get max stars, and he's used all but I think one of his attacks. Looks like. He couldn't 5-star Ivana, who didn't do as well as I thought he would. I think he said he had bad procs, and then realized he wasn't gonna win, so he just was like, "Yeah, I'll just take top 25." Other than that, so we got like a couple of decent guys with hyper right there, and then we also do have B52 who hasn't used his attacks yet. He'll have a decent fleet. I don't think he's like. I thought he had hyper by now. Maybe he doesn't. I guess he's not in contention to win. But yeah, we're gonna get right into it. I looked a little bit. Oh, we also have Yokozuna, who's decent. He's won a couple Galaxy rounds, like full hyper. But yeah, we're definitely gonna be having to swap our fleets a bunch. But yeah, so we'll just get right into it with Dark Dwarf, who is running double LRF and then double cannons and then the beam defense. But like, if you're gonna run this, I still think it's better to run either the EVA formation or the RES formation, even with destroyers. But like, he needs to get his destroyers up. He has destroyers 4 and he's level 100. Yeah, there's a lot of work that needs to be done with this. He needs to get his stuff leveled up, and then like, yeah, he could run these 2 heroes, but like having Clara would help a lot if he has a spread and a Clara. All this stuff is super low leveled, so he's probably not even running ability trons. But yeah, anyway, I'm just gonna go ahead and I'm gonna beat this guy. Yeah, and if you're tuning in and you wanna post any fleets or anything for like questioning, like if you're unsure how to beat them and stuff, I'm happy to help with that. For sure, you would just post a screenshot on one of my posts in any of the Facebook groups or anything. I'll get a notification that you commented. Alright, so White Star, it looks like he has a bunch of advanced skills. He has Clara, which is decent, and like his Clara has like a decent amount of ability, so that looks good. Advanced electronic jamming, wow, level 15. That's an interesting strategy. Most people don't advance electronic jamming right away, unlike Antares at least. And then this is level 12. Interesting. Maybe he just had a lot of LDs or something. But I mean, it'll protect him like 50% against beams and cannons more. But I don't know. I feel like he needs to have hyper by now, running cruiser 8s and that stuff. And he's in the fighter resist formation, which is kind of weird. So like with this, maybe he just doesn't know that there's 95 cannon resist isn't the cap, because you need 190 for PC. So maybe he's thinking he's maxing all of his resistance. I don't know, with two defense heroes. I don't know, but yeah, he's only running 1 DPS, and it'll be dead by the time we fire. So I'm just gonna go ahead and just go with what I have. Yeah, I'm not too worried about it. Cool. Alright. Now we have Mythos. He's running double emergency repair. I think he was in my group last time, I'm pretty sure. Pretty sure he had the same fleet. No DPS or anything besides a Nargis, which should be fine. He's only in MS8, so it's not a big deal. But so he's running the fighter defense to max out his resist fully. So chances are he has like full resist, because he's covering the fighter resist hole. Or at least close to. I don't actually know the stats on MS8. But yeah, I mean, this is a decent fleet, and it would have been really hard to beat, like 3-4 months ago. But nowadays, a lot of people can just run right by it, either through like full attack. Piercing fire would take out these guys pretty quick, and advanced piercing fire even more so. One thing we are gonna do though is switch to regular defense shield. I just want to make sure my guy is troned up to 15. Cool. And we're just doing that so that we don't run into any problems with Nargis, because Nargis would definitely just destroy me if she were to hit me through this. Yeah, we'll just go ahead. Cool. Alright. Now we have Mixed, he does a lot of war, or at least he used to. Like, he's one of those guys who has like more wins than anyone. Well, he's like top 5 in like war wins, but his fleet always seems a little lackluster. He does have advanced cannon defense, which is really interesting that he would just advance that when he's running full hyper motherships. But yeah, we're gonna stealth by these cannons, and then he's running a fighter defense and hyper battleships. I don't know if he's running that to get that guy maxed up or for the other guys, but yeah, we're just gonna stealth right by him and then hit him that way. I'm assuming he has max cannon resist anyway, so we're just gonna use missiles. I think I might switch to the attack formation though. Oh, I'm also actually gonna get rid of my spread fire hero because he's not running a defense shield. So we'll swap in this one. Oh, not him. This guy. Let me just make sure she's all troned up and stuff. You ever look at like how terrible stats these guys have? Like, it's actually terrible. I just find it funny. Alright, so Sabrina, yeah, she wasn't troned. Okay, so I have level 14 right there. I usually run. Do I usually take trons from... I think I usually take this. But I don't need her to have a +3 skill tron. She'd be better served if I had something with ability. Do I have one? Could just run that. I'll just do that. Do I have an accuracy missile? Defense. I need an ability thing. I could just use that, to be honest. It's decent enough. I'll use this one. Normally I don't use Atrons, but it's actually a decent level Atron. And I already have it statted up with that. Oh. What? Yeah. Oh, I'm adding it to the wrong person. I'm dumb. I was like, wait, where'd my other skill go? But it's on this person. There we go. There. Alright, much better. Cool. And then I'll run her with missiles. Make sure she's all good. Yeah, that looks decent. 503 accuracy is fine. It's actually nice that she doesn't have any super lead or anything, because I can run her in this spot then, so she can be the sacrificial lamb. And then I'll run. And I'm putting my IM guy in the back. It doesn't really matter. But if I were running against like a defense shield, then my IM would proc last, so he'd be less likely to hit any defense shield. So I guess it actually doesn't matter for this. Yeah, we'll go right into it. There we go. Oh, I still have regular defense shield. Oops. Whatever. He doesn't even have max resistance. Alright, B52. We can fight this guy right away, since I'll have to use spread anyway. No defense shield again, so we're still going to run with my random fire instead of my spread fire. The reason I do that is because my spread fire is really bad. She has like she has like 230 gov. But I needed her for the skill to pop the shields. So that's pretty much all I use her for. I don't use her for any damage or anything. But this advanced intercept missile could be bad, but he should be dead. And with MSA, I don't see him living super far if I proc. And then this fighter will be easily dead. Because I will proc like a couple times against her. Yeah, so we will. Yeah, we'll swap. And then, since the main goal is to take out the, we need to take out the cannon, just in case. Like, I'm probably gonna wipe them out anyway, but it's important to take these two guys out versus this one, because these guys will proc after, these two will proc after a couple, or like after I fire once potentially, maybe twice if she's running PC. I don't know if she's running Antares PC. But this one will, like, I'll get a couple hits in anyway. So then two defense heroes for Tremax's resistance, but it's not a big deal. So yeah, see how my intercept missile tore? He probably doesn't have max actually. It looks like he only did what do they have, like 90 I think, or yeah, I think it's 90. 40 plus 35 plus 15. So he didn't even have that big bit, or that big extra stuff. Alright, so now we have Neos. Decent. Again, no defense shield. A lot of people aren't running defense shield. I think if you're gonna run, like, I don't think you have to run defense shield on defense, but if you're gonna run a couple DPS guys, it's super important. Because otherwise these guys are just going to die so quick. Beams on his confusion. I'm going to switch my engines just so I can maybe evade them a little bit. But not too worried about that. And then he's got the fighter defense right there. Probably just can't cover his holes completely without it. Yeah. So yeah, we'll stealth by this, and then I am going to switch to beam evade engines. Just in case. Our attack seems lower than it should be. I feel like it was higher last time. I think I'm gonna try and retron her a bit. Maybe I don't want that Atron on her, because I feel like I definitely had her at like 4 some billion something last time. Do I have any other? I'm just gonna it's just because I don't have a lot of lead. I just want to see what that'll give me. 4.6. I think I'm just gonna do this. I lose a lot of accuracy, but I'll do more damage to the DPS, and I don't really need her to hit all the tanks. Yeah, I'm just gonna keep the cannon resist extra. I don't really care that much. But now I'm gonna have to put Clara right there, just because she has less. Oh, advertising here. Get right back into it. Alright. Yeah, and we'll keep the attack formation in too. Who do I want my explosive fire proccing against? I think it's most important. I think the confusion fire hero is more important. The fighter guy should be dead anyway. The fighter girl. So we'll just keep her as is. Ideally, my random fires are gonna go off and proc anyway, so that'll be that right there. Ugh. He didn't even have max resistance. I don't know why people always run all these hyper motherships with a couple of defense heroes if they're not gonna max their resistance. Cause like hyper's good, but you have to min max it. If you're not like min maxing your hyper, it's might be worse than T8 ships, at least with some stuff. Alright, this guy, so he has a preemptive fire and an intercept missile. He probably just got promoted or something. Was in like a low level star ranking and got promoted. But yeah, like the E-jamming isn't gonna do literally anything, literally nothing. Cause like he's not gonna evade anything in these motherships. His only tank has, well, maybe this guy will a little bit, but 68% EVA. He needs to run cannon defense and then defense shield. He could run Adeline, I guess, but he needs to get Clara and some other like spread hero or something. And not waste IMIDs and a guy with accuracy. Yeah. Yeah, I'll just keep it like this. Yeah, I wonder if he's just like doing this game on his own, or if he knows like how to do it. Because this is definitely a game where like you have to like very much so min max your stuff towards the end, otherwise you'll get wrecked. Alright, so this guy Yoko, we'll stealth by his advanced spread and explosive fire. But then okay, so that's not maxed, so, but we're still gonna have to run advanced spread. This guy, I don't know how good he'll actually be in BS8s. He'll probably die pretty quick. I think we'll just throw our standard war fleet at him, because he does have a lot of DPS, and his max defense shield actually, or the fact that it's not max, is actually gonna hurt him a bit. I am gonna run the attack formation again, just because like it's something. Maya Narnia. I'm always cold, Sarah. I'm always freezing. But how you been, dude? Oh wait, you're in this league. I totally forgot that actually. I'll get to you soon. I do need to Tron swap all the time though. I'm going between those. Actually, do I have any? Sorry, I'm just seeing if I can boost up some damage a little bit. Can I get 10 advanced ones? Oh, what's the pack today? I don't wanna buy it. I just wanna see what it is. 250 for 60. I think that's actually pretty decent. I barely have any crystals. I'm gonna wait. I might get it later, but yeah, I'm not looking to buy any. Okay. Sick. I can do it. Oh, not that one. Cool. This will give me an extra what? 4% on my IM, and then he'll be maxed, which is actually pretty nice because then my explosive Clara and that IM guy will be maxed ability. So just getting a little closer to end game. Sick. I hate that the bar doesn't fill up though. It just seems so random that it doesn't go all the way. I think I'd rather have. Yeah, I'll just do that. Because if my advanced explosive procs, it'll hit against him too. Which is fine. And then the fighter guy, it'll take a few times, but that's okay. I'm assuming the fighter will be dead. But these cannons, if she's running all tears, I need to kill these first right away. So we'll keep him there. And then hopefully my spread fire procs. The past couple rounds, it's been like she doesn't want to. So see, never wants to. Alright, so I got confused a bit, but it didn't matter. I don't know if his DPS got wiped or if I just didn't proc against him. So I wonder, like, did Groucho, like, did he 5-star those guys all quick, like Yoko? Okay, he took 3 against Yoko. He took 2 against White Star. So we're on pace. But the big challenge is going to be, like, if we can beat Zivana and stuff, which I think we can, but yeah. It'll be interesting. Definitely be interesting. Alright, so this one, never invest in an analyst. They're just not worth it, to be honest. And then he advanced Adeline, but it's also advancing this guy. You guys have advanced Clara. Yeah. You should just focus on these 2 heroes. I mean, ideally you'd have a CM, but some people just have Adeline. And then he'd be better off served with some sort of defense hero, and probably, yeah, just a defense hero and then like a spread maybe for his offense. But yeah, like you just typically don't want to invest in experts ever, or analysts. But yeah, so we'll run the same thing. Alright, Odysseus. Running cannon defense and missile defense, and then fighters and beams and cannons. Okay, so I wouldn't run piercing fire on defense just because, like, on defense you want to be able to proc against their other DPS guys, and piercing fire isn't going to help you do that. And fighters, like this would be much better if it was on like a cannon, I think, or even a missile. But like with fighters, the DPS aren't living as long anymore with the addition of hyper battleships on our server, at least. Like I could see it coming back for like hyper motherships and stuff once they start getting like the 20% extra durability, and maybe if like you trade like one RES hull for a reflex device, so it has like 50% more durability than we think it does, and then those it'll be useful again. Because the goal of fighters is like you'll barely survive, and then you'll be able to blow everyone up once you start proccing early or close in range. But that's not gonna happen with a DPS DT fleet anymore. Yeah, and the missile defense is probably just to max that missile resist on those DT guys. Sarah, do you know did Coburn go to bed? I'm assuming he did. I thought I was gonna stream earlier, and then I slept in a little too late. So, oops, that was my bad. All right, Paradox. He's actually in our chat now. It was nice to see more and more people in the chat, helping them out, figuring them out what they want to do. Looks like he's got a pretty cookie cutter defense fleet, or just a fleet in general, with defense shield, cannon defense. And then striking clear and a spread fire. I'm assuming spread fire is decent, and then Adeline. So this is like probably one of the most generic setups you could have, if this was Carter especially. But yeah, so like, in Galaxy, this fleet isn't gonna like do as hot, because like with 3 DPS right there, they're gonna die really easy, and then like these guys will just get outplayed by the rest. Maybe it's because I have stealth battleships, but I don't know, like because you can always like run piercing cannons against this. If I was like, this would be a good defense fleet, like a while back, I think. But like now we're to the point where everything is being min-maxed, so it won't last as long. I think you'd be better served either running, like, either getting one of these guys advanced. I'm assuming you have to almost have enough points for advance. You said you took a little bit of a break, I think. So, but yeah, once you can like either advance your spread or your Clara, and get them to a decent level, just running one of them, and then you could run either emergency repair, counterfire, or confusion fire. Like 2 of the 3 there. And then actually you could maybe just swap out the defense shield, but cause like counterfire's kind of decent, especially like it's actually the bane of my existence, because I have to run a regular defense shield for it. And if I don't proc well and I get hit against it, like I just die instantly. But confusion fire could be decent. But yeah, like once you get the advanced fleets or the advanced skills, like you'll get there. It's just a matter of grinding up the ladder and getting to that point. But yeah, so I'm just gonna run the same thing. I'm just stealth by him, and then proc against all of his stuff. Cool. So we have Omnast. So he's running, looks like double tanks. Who's got counterfire there? So like if you're gonna run 3 DPS like this, 1, I would say you don't, but 2, like if he was running 2 DPS, maybe he didn't have the explosive fire, and instead he had defense shield here, and then like his counterfire was in one of these 3 spots right there. That'd be so much better, because like you don't really want counterfire in the tank spot, because you want it to proc against their DPS that are firing like with like random fire or spread or something. And especially mostly because like counterfires, if it's a max resistance counterfire hero, which I don't know if this one is or isn't. Probably not if he only has level 10. But piercing fire beats counterfire heroes really bad. So like if I ran in this and I had like MS8, I would definitely put like piercing fire, just to take this guy out quickly. And I'd probably have to run cannon spam or just full resist cannons, and then probably go beams or something. Yeah, he's gonna have a fighter resist hole, but like I don't need to go through that hole because I can just beat him anyway. But yeah, so we'll just stealth by. So. Wow. Okay, he didn't have the. I wonder if he doesn't have his T5 devices yet. Alright, so now we have Ancom. Advanced emergency repair, which can be decent. It only does repair 1 friendly ship though, not multiple. I thought it repaired everything when I first saw it. But yeah, so then he's got random fire fighters and Clara. Which I Again, I don't think it's super decent anymore, especially like if he doesn't have a cannon resist or cannon defense hero. He doesn't have max cannon resist, so like normally you could just run piercing cannon against this guy, and you could probably just beat him straight up right away, or at least take out all of his DPS, and then the tanks would just go down quickly too. Because yeah, this emergency repair hero wouldn't be able to have too much. Yeah, it wouldn't last too long. Because it wouldn't just be repairing a bunch. But yeah. Okay, he had higher resist than I thought he would, actually. Yeah. I didn't expect him to have that high of resist, actually. Maybe it's just because everyone else has just been super paper thin. But, no, he definitely lasted a little longer than I thought he would. Probably because I was also running missiles and not cannons. That I knew he had a cannon hole, but I didn't feel like going in for that. So, alright. So, this one, he has advanced defense shield. He's super weak to cannons. So I'm debating if I just want to run cannons against this guy. I might actually just go that route because I know that there's another guy. Who is it? Pretty sure there was another guy. There's another guy that I know has a huge cannon hole. Not him. Was it Garancho? No. Maybe there isn't a guy. Maybe it was one of these guys and I just beat him anyway without it. Or maybe it was him. Yeah, it might have been Minifee actually. Yeah, I think I'll switch for this guy. But I'm just gonna hit the other guys first. But how I'll beat him is because I know he doesn't have max cannon resist, so I'm just gonna use piercing cannon. This guy might actually be using Antares. That's fine. I'll just max my Altair resistance, or get it at least semi-high. But like with long range fighter, you don't really want to run long range fighter in defense because it's just gonna hit against a tank spot. So it's not actually that strong. And then with beams like right there, his beams chances are they won't get a chance to fire. Maybe missiles would, but yeah. Yeah. Alright. Go to this guy. Pretty cookie cutter, but like if you're gonna advance defense shield, you have to get it higher than that because it's probably weaker as is right now. And yeah, so we'll stealth by these two, and then other than that, it's a pretty cookie cutter fleet. Looks like he just got hyper motherships because he only has one, so he might not even have the cost reductions for it yet. But yeah, he definitely doesn't have max cannon resist with level 7, so yeah, we'll just run into it. Cool. Alright. Now we're getting to the big guys. Alright, so we have Seraphim. How do we want to do this? Interesting, he's got fighters on his Clara. Alright, so I'm assuming he's got level 15. Oh, it's on level 13? Alright. So the main goal is to take out this Confusion Fire. I thought he has advanced Confusion. Oh, hi, Cobran. You forgot to put Slaughter on? Sarah, for for your Clara. Yeah. I thought you have an advanced Confusion Fire. I'm curious why you aren't running that one. Maybe you don't have it, but I thought you did. You didn't miss too much, Cobran. Wow, it shot up from 2 to 6 viewers. Nice. 2 to 6. What an increase. Okay, I thought you did. That was my bad. Yeah, once this guy gets advanced, that'd make it a lot harder for me. But yeah, so I'm gonna put my explosive fire here on the right side to proc against these two guys, because they're the two guys that I need to start killing quick. But then once I get to that point, it shouldn't be too bad. This guy, I've seen the stats. I'm not gonna look him up on this hero exactly, but I know he has a decent amount of EVA. You could probably push it a little higher. 229 is decent, but you could get it higher, I think. Probably just need better Trons. But my guys have enough accuracy that they should be able to poke through anyway. Cause like I hit like almost 600 accuracy with my intercept missile, and I probably hit more than that actually. And then I have almost 570 with Clara on beams. So that's like what I'll run, and one of those will hit. And I also have explosive fire, which will hit if it's hitting this. But yeah, and then this guy should just go down as all my DPS are still alive and proc. I am going to ditch stealth. 624 missile EVA. Okay. What's your beam EVA though? Is your beam EVA super high? Yeah, we're ditching stealth just to get a little more damage. Hold on. Alright. Yeah, I'm curious what he's got. I already know how I'm gonna go about beating it, but where's my, oh wait, what do I need? But then I can't or anything. Yeah, because I have 566 accuracy on, not gonna tell. Fair enough. I was just curious, that's all. I'll you know what? I'll stack on an accuracy device. Why not? 601 accuracy for beams. You'll tell me after the fight. Fair enough. That's fair. Like I said, I'm gonna go about it the same way, but oh, I do have to take. I mean, I don't have to, but I'm going to. I'm gonna take stealth off my DPS, or my not my DPS, my Am I close to getting hypercruisers yet? I've been saying I need to get it for a while. What do I usually add? I'm just add a lot of Evo. I gotta be close, right? Hyper points. Almost there. All right. So we have, yeah, so we'll run that. Make sure explosives on the right. And then if everything procs, we'll win. If things don't proc according to plan, it'll be a different story. We'll see how it goes. All right. No spread procking. $474. Fair enough. Yeah. Like, because if you had advanced confusion fire, that fight would have gone a lot differently. Yeah. Once you get advanced confusion, it'll be a little different. And then I still wouldn't put fighters on that Clara. Missiles or cannons would be best. Cannons is kind of like, because if I'm on stealth, I'll just stealth right by it, of course. But against people who don't have stealth, it's pretty decent. I had a bit of fear. I kind of knew. We'll skip Sivana for now. Cool. And then this guy I also don't need to be stealth against, which is nice. Let's see. So he doesn't have any. One of the guys in our chat's saying that confusion fire pisses him off. Too advanced. Which is just funny because my defense fleet has 2 advanced confusion fires. I have Peter and then an MS, a mothership master. So, am I wearing a onesie? No, I'm not wearing a onesie. You can see, I'm wearing shorts. I'm just always cold. My room's freezing, but it is a nice day outside. It's like 60 degrees out, so I have the window open. Might be why I'm a little chilly, but alright, so against this guy, he doesn't have any defense shield, which means I'm not gonna run my spread fire hero. Your DT went down. Yeah, explosive fire destroyed him. Yeah, I gotta add. Fair enough. Yeah, I guess it looks like I'm wearing a onesie. If that's what you think, if you think I wear onesies all the time. Yeah. Let's see. Yeah, that's rough. All right, where's my spread fire? Going up to 5.1. Wow. I guess that makes sense. What's like this one at? Alright. And let's see where I want to proc against. I think it's more important to take out these missile guys. So I've got 2 procs against the fighters guaranteed, but only 1 against the missiles. So I'll keep right there. Not having keeping this guy on beam seems sketch. Like Clara, because I'm giving up a couple. I'm giving up a proc or 2. Debating if I just want to go all missiles. Like, cause being able to test for a beam hole is nice, but at the same time, his spread and his confusion fire will definitely proc against me if I don't kill them. So, but I might be able to kill them with missiles. Oh, do I switch? What's this guy's 260? Yeah, we're just gonna go all missiles. Yeah, normally like I wouldn't do this, but I think it's important because I think I think Claire's gonna be the difference on whether I kill her or not. I'm gonna watch this one in slow mo just to see if my call was right or not. I'm not gonna worry about the accuracy Xers. Because I'm just not going to use I just explained. Yeah, I don't like because I'm just going to assume that this IM here will be able to do it, or my explosive fire will proc. And that's how I'll take care of the one DT guy that's going to evade. Well, this one might evade too, actually, but yeah, I have a lot of AP caps. But I'm telling you, dude, I've been free to play for a while. I just got super lucky with honor short pulls. Like I would pull like 500 like every week, and like 200 crystals like a couple times a week. So I went from, and I had referrals who would buy packages and stuff. Cause I gained like 2,000 or 3,000 crystals in like a month just free to play. But yeah. So and then they had a sale where you could get it was like 168 crystals for 30 AP, It was on the 30% sale, and it was like a couple weeks ago. So I spent it all there. Now I have like no crystals, so. Yeah. This guy actually has higher Evo than I thought he would. You know what? I don't realize his Evo was that high. We'll try it, I think. But I don't think this is gonna it's not gonna hit him. That's the thing. His Evo is gonna be too high. With my 566 beams, it might be able to. But he'll still proc first. I think I'll just see how much damage I do, and then we'll go from there. This might be a guy I need to take a couple. How did Garancho do against this guy? E5 started first time, of course. How do I use Ivana? Okay, Ivana didn't get much at all. Yeah, we'll just try this, I think. Stay on stealth. Was this? She's not stealth, no. Garancho won't get 95. I mean, he does have one attack left, but yeah. Okay, he didn't have. Looks like he doesn't even have max resistance. That wasn't how I thought I would win. So it seemed like he didn't even have max missile resistance. Maybe he did. Maybe I just keep underestimating how strong hyper battleships are. But thankfully my explosive fire came in clutch. As I figured I wouldn't be able to hit any of his other guys against it, but whatever. Alright, we'll hit Zivana next, I guess. Well, do I need stealth for both of them? Yeah. And then this guy I'm gonna use cannons. We'll hit Zivana. Have we wasted an attack? Can't remember. No, it's been perfect so far. Alright, so then Zivana, Zivana, when are you gonna get advanced defense shield? You gotta get it soon, right? I feel like you need it running hyper motherships. It'd help a ton. But yeah, I'll stealth by this. It's not Zivana, it's... You saying it's Vana? The Z is silent? What? Why did we call him Z then? I'm confused. Alright, so yeah, we'll stealth by this, and then we'll run a lot of missiles against him, hopefully killing these 2 DPS. The advanced confusion fire could be bad. You're saying the Z is silent? No, it's not silent? I don't know, Sarah. I don't know what you're talking about. It's not silent? Zvana? Is it like that? Interesting. I totally thought... Interesting. Who hit me? 4-Aiden. 4-Aiden's been farming me like crazy. I need to get an actual defense fleet that stops him from it. Should I hit him back? Nah, I won't be that guy. Interesting. I didn't know it was pronounced like that. I'll just call him Z. Alright, so I'm gonna need to... I'll switch back to spread. That, and then I'm gonna switch back to beams as well. Since his DPS, one of them was running beams, so I can safely run beams again. I guess that makes sense. And then I have to go back to stealth too. Nope, not that one. Trying to read chat and figure out my things at the same time. It's not working. Alright. So we'll run that and then what do I usually run? Do I run? I think I get rid of this. Oh. So far I haven't made the mistake of keeping a guy on stealth when he wasn't supposed to be, which is nice. It usually happens once per league, but this one it might not happen at all. So, alright, and then yeah, so that's how we'll do it. Keep that one right there. We'll just see how the procs go. See how the procs go if I need to switch anything up. Okay, sick. That's proccing, so that's nice. And my advanced explosive fire. Okay, both of his DPS are dead. Wow, that guy has a lot of evasion, but the confusion fire also has a ton of durability. It's not gonna hit it either. Cool. Alright. Well, that's actually really nice that I was able to do that. We'll hit Garancho next. And we'll run pretty much the same thing, I think. He's running Advanced Confusion and Confusion Fire. But his guys should be dead anyway. I'll keep Explosive Fire on the same side just to proc against him. And I'm also going to run Random Fire instead of Spread. I wonder if next round I'll get put in with Achilles. I don't want to recruit a hero. Since there's only one round left after this, and I'm assuming he won his round, it's looking like I'm gonna win this one. So that'll put us both at 6 wins. But I think I'm ahead of him on stars because I got lucky and got put in a round with 95 when his had 90 max stars. So like I don't want to take the victory from him just because I got lucky and got put in a round with more, but who knows. I want us to pair up, but I want there to be a lot of like good people. Like the top 5 right here, have that be like all the way to like number 10. So like it's a hard, like maybe no one gets max stars. That's what I'm hoping for. Because if it's just him and me and a bunch of like randoms, it'll just be whoever gets there first. But I don't know. I think he's usually he has his attacks done early, and I'm usually sleeping when league happens. Yeah, so we'll just run the same thing. I'll see how it goes. Oh, I wasn't stealthed. Oops. I said I wasn't gonna make the mistake, and I made the mistake. Oh well. It didn't matter. That is funny though that I said it wasn't. It's like, oh, there's only a couple guys left. Looks like it won't be happening. But it did. Yeah, and then we'll switch to cannons. Where's piercing cannon? Alright, it's out at the top. Actually, I'm gonna run. Yeah. What's my resistance at? Oh, it's at 84, yeah. Actually, I'll run. Probably don't need to fully spec for this guy, but I'm just gonna do it anyway. Oh wait, does he have defense shield? He does. The rest in Eva stats making lead. Man, you don't need any of those. All you need is damage. That's all that matters. Should I just try it just how it is? I'm just gonna do that. I have attacks to waste. Yeah, I'm just gonna go straight in. I could do a swap, and if I lose an attack, I lose an attack. It's not a big deal. I have midterms to study for, so the sooner I get done with this, the better. Alright. Nah, Sarah, you want hyper battleships. Defense doesn't mean anything. Like, if you can wipe out their DPS, you're not gonna lose. At least that's how it's been going so far. I can't remember if I'm stealthed or not. I am, right? Yeah, all my guys are stealthed. Cool. I'm serious though. Hyper battleships are like, I think they're only good right now because everyone who has motherships isn't but adding durability. But once they get 20% durability, it'll be a different story. I think. Who knows? I should talk to some of the guys who run hyper battleships on like the stronger servers. What extras do I mainly need? You usually just use accuracy ones. Because there's really no point in not. Alright, yeah, I didn't need to switch. Cool. Alright, so that league went a lot easier than I thought it would. I didn't waste any attacks. But yeah, GG's all around. Yeah. Yeah, I'll show you my Trons. If I can. Yeah. So like Clara runs like double ability accuracy. Who's the next one? This one I just run Eva on this hero. Cause he's just the tank, and then yeah, my explosive fire hero I run accuracy, but I don't really need the accuracy extras. I could just probably use resistance, but it's not a huge deal. Cause like explosive fire, you don't need it. No wasted attacks, nice Tony. You need different extras for when you switch weapons. I mean, how often did I switch weapons? I didn't really switch that often. I could, and if I did, I usually like I mean, end game, like you're switching, you'd be paying the 20 crystals and switching all the time. But like if I switch weapons and stuff, I usually just keep the same extras on, because like my ability is just high enough. Yeah, thanks for tuning in, Tony. Even though you tuned in late, but it's all good. Yeah, so like, cause my accuracy, it's high enough. It's high enough to the point where if I didn't have those 2 ability extras, like, I would still be able to hit DPS. The extra accuracy just makes it so that EVA tanks aren't as good. Yeah, that's basically it. Like, hypothetically, if there were extras that, like, instead of adding resistance or accuracy, if they were to add like more attack, I would probably run those. Because like I don't need to boost, like the amount of times that Claire's needed to have this much ability and stuff, and like it could go even higher too. Because this Tron has attack on it. If it was double ability, and then this one had like, that one's actually decent. But like if I had like double ability, it'd be better. So, but like I haven't needed it to have that high of beam accuracy. I just run it just in case. But yeah, thanks for tuning in, guys. I'll probably cut the stream soon. Don't really need to do anything else, so yeah. We have one more round of League next week. I'll probably be streaming it probably on Sunday again, maybe on Friday. Not Saturday though. I'm busy on Saturday. But yeah, we'll see how it goes. Probably the Achilles one, so maybe I'll get paired with Achilles, in which case that'll be a fun round to watch. But yeah, thanks for tuning in, guys. I'll see you later. Cheers.